Once again, the ladies have the floor, or I guess I should say the ground. It's a mixed club 18-a-side match between the Minnesota Freeze and the New York Lady Magpies, and it's coming up next right here on Stateside Footy. Back on location at Rogers Field on the Devens Complex in Harvard, Massachusetts, where we come your way with another episode of Stateside Footy, a program that brings you the great game of Australian rules football as it's played here in the United States. Alongside crew members John Cimino, Bob Boyce, and Stacey Robert, I'm Bill Robert, and today we're going to bring you the mixed team 18-a-side women's footy match between the Minnesota Freeze and the New York Lady Magpies. This is the final match on the agenda for today. It's going to be a tournament-style two-half match, so therefore, we're going to run a little short today. Well, we would, but what we'll do is, after this game is over, we'll go into the archives and we'll toss in a Stateside Footy Flashback, one of the great women's footy matches featuring the Boston Lady Demons. It's all coming up next, so stay tuned. More footy from right here at the Devens Complex in Harvard, Massachusetts. It's coming up next, and you're going to see it right here on Stateside Footy. Last event in an all-day itinerary. We've seen some women's matches already. We also just saw a men's match between the Boston Demons and the New York Magpies. And right now it's going to be another combined 18-a-side game. Once again, it's going to be the Minnesota Freeze and the New York Magpies, although technically they've got players from the Boston Lady Demons mixed in too. But basically we're seeing Freeze jumpers and Magpies jumpers, so that's is a standard operating procedure here on Stateside Footy. That's how we will refer to them. It's going to be a game consisting of two 20-minute halves, and then they'll wrap up the operations after a full day of footy here in Central Mass. And ready to go. Up it goes, and we do have action, and it's hit out by Minnesota, but then the Magpies take it. That's Christina Licata who's actually able to get it, and Drea Casillas has it there. Now she gets it to the boot. And Minnesota's got it now, handball over. And here come the Freeze. Kick it ahead now. Looking for Eileen Hansen. Goes to her, and she picks it up now and is able to do a little bit of a dance around Alicia Olsen. And she does a big kick in toward the sticks. It will continue to roll, but it will not get to the goalposts in time. And as a result, the Lady Pie is trying to take it out right now. But the ball goes to ground. And it's kicked over and kicked back, and it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds, and it will be a boundary throw-in. I'll toss it right in there, and I'll get set to swapping out balls. And it'll get tossed up here and put up for grabs. Hit out of the ruck by Eileen Hansen, but then the Magpies will get there first, and they're able to kick it. However, it's marked. Nice job there for the Freeze. And she's going to kick it now into space, looking for Hansen. Getting Hansen, she marks it. Nice job there by Eileen Hansen for the Freeze. She's going to kick a centering ball, though, looking for and not getting her intended target. Handball comes off, though. The Freeze still have it, and it's a loose ball now. Magpies would appear to have numbers for the moment, but still no clear possession of the ball yet. Still going back and forth along the ground. It's a battle for possession there. And someone picked it up, but then she's hauled down, and it's going to be tied up, so they'll have a quick ball up there out by the Minnesota right forward pocket. Tossed up once again and hit out by Eileen Hansen. Ball goes to a New York player who's then hauled down by Hansen, and it'll be another ball up, it looks like. And this time, once again, almost hit out to advantage by Hansen. However, New York has it now, and they're moving through the ground. No mark, though. And the Freeze are moving it through now, held up. She's able to kind of sort of dispose of the ball. Soccered ahead. And once again, goes along the ground. And taking it out for the Magpies, that's Christina Licata. Kicks in, and it's marked. Lady Pies mark it, and they're moving ahead. Emily Reel's got it now. Reel moves it ahead. And no mark there. It bounces off the hands of the New York player who's trying to take it. Now Minnesota has it. And she's able to get rid of it just before she's hauled down. And a little bit of a shepherd there trying to knock the Minnesota player off the ball. However, it's going to be called for a ball up once again, pretty much at the center of the ground. Field umpire just double checking, making sure everything's good before he puts it back up into play. I actually think we have someone coming off for blood rule. Someone there holding, I don't know if they... So they'll toss it up now and head out to advantage once again by Minnesota, but not a clear advantage. They're still not getting any clinical clearances recently. They've moved Eileen Hansen up forward. Alicia Olsen's got it now. She gets herself a little space, gets it to the boot. Nice kick, and goes past Sandy Destra. And the Freeze will pick it. Oh, actually, she was going to pick it up, but then winds up having to juggle it along the ground. And it appears New York has numbers at the moment.
as the kick rolls ahead and then rolls back. And let's see. Got a free kick going to New York. I've had a little bit of a push during that whole configuration. As a result, now the ladies will kick it in. Well, not kick it in, but kick it ahead. And bounces off a couple of hands. Taken by Holly Tufel briefly from Minnesota, but then she's dispossessed, and New York gets it now. They're on the move. And the kick is going to go wide. But it looks like it'll still... No, actually, it didn't make it. Looked like it was going to go through the sticks, but they were able to get it out before it did. New York takes it back, though. And after the clearing attempt, it's just kicked right back in. Goes over everybody and rolls and goes back and is kicked out now by Minnesota once again. Goes past everybody. But it looks like the Freeze may have the advantage at the moment. But they can't get a clean kickoff. And once again, New York moves to kick it ahead. Handballed wide. And here come the Magpies again. She's tackled though, and that's got to be holding the ball. She was in the grasp and really didn't do anything to dispose of the ball, so as a result, the Freeze will get the free kick. They'll get rewarded for that tackle. And that's a nice kick, and it's going to be marked right there. That's Kathy Hoha for the Freeze. And she's going to kick it ahead. Spears a nice little kick. Marked! Holly Tufel. Why am I not surprised that I'm saying Mark and Holly Tufel in close proximity? She always seems to be doing the best in the end of some of those kicks. However, kick ahead now goes to ground, and New York winds up taking, goes right through the hands of one of the Minnesota players. Magpies coming again. Heather Serpico with it now. She is dispossessed. Trying to move it forward. A bunch of players go to ground. Trying to get possession. Oh, it looked like a little bit of a throw, but it was on the other side of the umpire, so we never saw it. And just be tied up. She didn't have prior opportunity according to the umpire, so as a result, it'll be tossed up for grabs once again. Up we go. It'll be fisted over. She gets it to the boot. Not a very good kick. I think it was partially smothered too, but she's able to get it now. But then she's dispossessed before she can do anything with it, and the Magpies will move it ahead now. New York once again with it, and it takes a weird bounce. Who's going? But she almost picked it up, but she gets dispossessed. She gets it to the boot now, but there's going to be nobody there. Question is, who's got the numbers around the ball at the moment? It would look to be the Magpies. However, nice tackle there. Once again, it'll be balled up. And she went to ground a little heavy. But everyone's up and everyone's okay, and they'll toss it up once again and hit out right into the hands of one of the Magpies. In fact, the Magpies ruck there. And goes through everybody. It's a rolling ball. And Minnesota gets it. They're able to kick it out. Giving chase now, Emily Reel for the Magpies, as well as Christina Licata. However, Licata gets tackled by Hoha, but she's able to handball it off to Emily Reel. Goes through everybody. And Minnesota working to try and move it out once again. And the Lady Pies, she's dispossessed, holding the ball. Free kick, but then free kick going to the Freeze. Question there is being the free kick was paid, but obviously there was another kick made after that. But doesn't matter here. They kick it ahead now. Looking for a target, trying to get somebody in the center of the ground there. Not quite, and the Magpies will kick it back now. Heather Serpico's got it. She's able to get it to the boot while being tackled. And comes back out now to the Freeze, but then taken again by the Lady Magpies. And she takes the mark and gets the free kick. So just stop and line up her target. And it goes off the ground. Winds up in the hands of Minnesota, and here we go. Trying to chain together a few possessions. It's a handball, and they're moving it now. She stops, avoids the tackle, and then just gets it to the boot, bounces off a couple of people, so it won't be a clean mark. Goes through a couple of sets of legs. But with it now is Hoha. Hoha still has it, but then dispossessed before she can get it to the boot. Holly Tufel now has it, handballs it off. And, oh, she's tackled. Play on, says the umpire. Eileen Hansen has it right now. She lets go a big kick. And let's see, it's going to kick right, however. That's going to go through for a point. But as the first Minnesota point of the match. Minnesota right now with a minor score, 1-1, and the Lady Magpies have yet to put one through. So it's 1-0 right now in favor of the Minnesota Freeze. A little bit of an interchange there as one of the Magpie players come off, and playing for the Magpies, Jen Vogel of the Lady Demons. Coming in now. And off the kick in, they can't cleanly mark it. Minnesota takes it. It's marked. And she's going to play on and kick. And I believe it's going to go, across the face. No, thought it went across the face of goal and missed everything, but indeed it caught in and it was another minor score. And so far, this is the highest point total that Minnesota has amassed in a match all day. First two games, they were able to manage one behind. They've already got 2 minor scores here. Still have yet to kick a goal today. I believe that's Drea Casillas taking the kick in for the Lady Magpies. Bit of a contest there. Goes through a whole bunch of hands, and here come the Lady Pies. Alyssa Green with it now. She's able to touch it to the ground, and she is held up, but is able to get the handball off now, and it's kicked ahead. And, ooh, big collision there. A couple players, and let's see, we've got a free kick for the contact going to the Freeze. And Becky Kraft will take the free kick, and she's able to get a little space for herself and get it to the boot. And, oh, Holly Tufel almost takes it. She's able to knock it on, though, ahead to a teammate, it looked like, at least a little bit. Nope, guess not. It's just going to be tied up there, and so they'll ball it up. And up they go, and hit out once again by the Freeze. Can they get it out to advantage, though? Eileen Hansen trying to pick it up off the ground, but she's dispossessed before she can dispose of it. And once again, we have basically the game of Twister on steroids. Tackle by Hansen. Ball goes down, and it's tied up once again, so we'll have another ball up. And hit out to advantage. Hoha's got it now after the ruck contest, and she tries to get it again. And she's called for holding the ball after the tackle by Christina Licata. So Christina Licata will now get the free kick. And she's setting up for it right now. And she's going to take a kick through the corridor. Bunch of players lining up for it. And, oh, Tufel almost marked it in a pack. That would have been beautiful. She's got it now. She's able to handball it out. No clear target. She just had to get rid of it before she got called for holding the ball. And knocked on by the Magpies. And here they come. Oh, she's almost taken high. And actually, no, let's see. She was taken high, it looks like. She's going to get the free kick. Lady Pies on the march once again. And she just handballs it off, and I believe that's Casillas. She's going to get tackled and holding the ball. Free kick. Going to Minnesota once again, the Freeze, and that's going to be Holly Tufel taking the kick. And Holly kicks it up now, looking for Eileen Hansen, and just goes past her outstretched hand. But she's in a foot race with Alicia Olsen. And, it's got to be holding the ball there. Alicia Olsen trying to run through with it. And Eileen Hansen brings her down, gets the holding the ball call. And a pat on the back from Alicia Olsen, because both of them obviously normally play for the Lady D, so they're normally teammates and good friends. And, the kick goes ahead by Hansen, but it's not marked. And it goes through a number of hands. And once again, here come the Lady Pies. It stops there, and a little bit of high contact there, but it was incidental. Kicked ahead there by Hansen, and it just goes into space, and it's taken now by Drea Casillas, who kicks it, and it's going to be almost marked by Lisa Green. I believe it's going to be, did it go out, or did it go out on the full? Nope, went out. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. Pretty close to the line, but was in, and they'll throw it back in. And let's see, Lisa Green's got it now. And she's dispossessed and holding the ball. Free kick going to Minnesota. And with the ball now. Once again, it's number 17. That's Lizzie Evans. High kick there, looking for and almost getting Eileen Hansen. And with it now, that's Tufel. Tries to get it over to Hansen, can't do it. Olsen's got it now, and her kick is smothered. Green's got it now. Green using that speed, and she is able to kick it and lands right in front of her intended target, but the Pies are on the march once again. Lady Pies with it now. Delivery kick into their forward 50, and goes past everybody. I believe the spoiling attempt there was Andy Williams, but here come the Lady Pies. She's got space. She's got an open lane, and no, misses everything. She had a clear path. It's going to be a free kick as that one went out on the full. And the kick goes back in. Oh, it's marked by the Lady Magpies. Same player just had a kick from right in front on the run and shanked it right and missed everything. She's got another chance at a free kick now. Is she going to go for the set shot for goal, or will she try a centering ball? Just try and find contact maybe in the square. Now it looks like she's going for the whole thing. She shanks it once again off the right side of her foot. That's going to be another kick out on the full. So another free kick from Minnesota at their left back pocket. And the free kick taken and goes over everybody. Teufel's got it now, but then she's hauled down. Dispossessed. And the Frees have it now. That kick is smothered. Magpies trying to move it toward goal. And that was a tackle by Teufel. And we've got another whistle. And it looks like they're going to ball it up. And we go once again, and the Frees get the crumbs, but then Alyssa Green gets it. She kicks the centering ball, winds up in the hands of Emily Reel. She's tackled and dispossessed. Lady Pies still have it, though. Another kick toward the sticks, and this one is shanked left, rather. But they're still able to make a connection down low, and let's see. And it looks like it's going to be touched, or is it? No, that's going to be a goal for the Lady Magpies. So they get their first score, and it's a major. And all of a sudden they lead this game now. 1-6 to 2 behinds 2. One straight 6, 2 behinds 2. That's the score right now, as the Lady Pies get their first major score of the match. And Minnesota, they've had some opportunities in their forward zone, but 2 scoring shots so far. Both of them went wide. Of course, a couple of kicks in close by the Magpies also went well wide. In fact, they went out on the full. Hoha's got it now. She's able to kick it ahead before she's taken out by Licata. However, Drea Casillas has it now. And that goes to Emily Reel, who kicks it ahead now. Marked. And brought ahead by Minnesota once again. And Eileen Hansen has it now. She's got the Jets on, kicking it toward goal. Where's it going to roll? It's going to go through. Oh, it's going to roll through for another minor, I believe. Yes, going to be another behind. Minnesota just not able to find the big sticks today so far. They've of the scoring shots they've taken today in all 3 matches they've played, they've all been minors. And now it's 1-6 to 3 behinds 3. And the kick in taken by Drea Casillas, marked by Emily Reel, and she's going to play on. Nice little bit of a smother, a shepherd there. And she kicks it and just goes past the outstretched hands of Alyssa Green, but it sits for her, bounces off the ground. She's going to take it now, continue with it. And she's going to kick it ahead, looking for anybody, but then almost winds up getting it herself because it takes a weird bounce along the ground. And let's see, she is dispossessed. One of the Lady Pies players had it, but then another Lady Pie picks it up, and then she's corralled by a couple of the Freeze players, and they go down. Tossed up for grabs once again. And was hit out by the Freeze, but taken by the Lady Pies. Freeze kick it out now, and it is going to go on the far wing. Goes past Emily Reel. And the Freeze have it now. They have a handball. Oh, goes right to a Lady Pie. Not a good turnover. And, she can't get it to the boot, though. And, however, the Lady Pies have it once again. And she's going to kick it towards the sticks, and it's going to be marked right there. I believe that's Catherine Hogg who took the mark at fullback. And kick in. Went off of a couple of sets of hands. And Minnesota trying to move it back to their half of the ground. And in space. Oh, goodness. They've got it now. And kick along the ground. There's a race for it now, a foot race. Licata's in there. Hansen's in there. Hansen tries to soccer it ahead. Olsen there, too. And they're going hard at it. And nice shepherd there. And it's kicked out. I believe that's Tufel once again. Oh, it lands right before it gets to Hansen. And right now, Alicia Olsen is going to corral it. She's got it now. And she's going to spear a kick ahead. And that's going to do it for the first half. A lot of back and forth action, and right now everything's within a straight kick. In fact, only a few minors the difference right now. At halftime, the score stands the New York Magpies 1 goal, no behind, 6 points. And the Minnesota Freeze 3 behinds, 3 points. We'll bring you the second half action next as we continue our coverage of women's footy here in Devens, Massachusetts.
Right here on Stateside Footy.
Players getting ready for the second half of action here as we have this mixed women's footy 18s match, 18 aside. And right now it's the Minnesota Freeze against the New York Magpies. Right now the Lady Magpies leading by a score of 1 goal, no behind, 6 points. And the Minnesota Freeze right now 3 behinds, 3 points. Once again, everyone's getting into position, getting ready to go, and just about ready to have a go here. And finish out this match, and that'll actually finish out the action here for the day. And the horn goes, the ball goes up, and once again, hit out by the Freeze. And let's see, it's moved over now out of the ruck, and the Freeze look to move it into their forward 50. And the Pies looking to prevent that from happening. Ball goes to ground. Number of players almost wound up looking like a rugby scrum there for half a second. Nice tackle there by Holly Tufel. Play on, says the umpire. And the Freeze kick it ahead. Race for the ball now. With it is Sarah Muscarella. I believe, yep, let's see. She's going to kick it ahead. And there we go. Oh, she was in front and she missed. Clear path to the goal. Shanked it a little bit to the right. What should have been an easy major wound up being just another minor. Minnesota with their first point of the second half. Once again, just a minor. And right now, accuracy, their Achilles heel. Because right now, the Lady Pies have only had 1 scoring shot, and they're leading this by 2 points. A little bit of a battle there as Emily Reel tries to get it out. She is hauled down and taken down. And let's see here. What do we got? It's going to be balled up. They say she didn't have prior opportunity. So once again, they'll just toss it up for grabs. And knocked out once again by couple of players actually, and then kind of juggled. Becky Kraft has it now, handball out, and let's see, it's Hoha with it once again. Gets it over Holly Tufel. Tufel puts it on the boot. Big kick in, and it's going to roll, and let's see here. It's still in play, and she just tries to soccer it off the ground. They're going to get another point out of it. Still not a major score, but that was a way, too. The ball was almost out of play. Nice way to create at least something out of nothing. And now they just trail by a point. The kick in bounces off the ground and goes to Emily Reel, but then she's dispossessed. Ball goes off her boot and into the pocket. A couple of Minnesota players, a couple of New York players in there. They go down, and once again, it'll be balled up. Second half action here now. The lead is now just a single point. Lady Pies over the Minnesota Freeze. And Reel gets it off of the contest. And it's almost marked. Nice spoil there by Licata, as I believe that was Kathy Hoha. Once again, it was knocked to ground. And she's still down. She's still down. She's not getting up. A couple players kind of slow. Real kicks it ahead now, and it takes a bounce. And Eileen Hansen has it now. She's able to handball it ahead, but right into a whole flock of magpies. Or is it a school or a murder or how about a whole bunch? That'll work. Nice smother there. Kick by Emily Reel. The kick attempt there, but it was smothered by one of the Frees. A couple of players had a head clash going down. One of them, Jen Vogel. The other one for the Frees. And let's see. Kicked ahead there by Minnesota. And going back, losing grip of it there was Drea Casillas, and she tries to handball it ahead. Loose ball, and a nice tackle there. She can't get rid of it. And let's see. They'll ball it up once again. The Frees are pressing. But once again, still able to kick just minors. Emily Reel tries to kick it ahead now. Goes over everybody. And right now there's a race to the ball. Looks like the Pies will have the numbers, though. And getting free there. Kicking ahead. That's New York. There's a race for it now, and who's going to get there first? I believe the Pies. She'll handball it off, though. And then it's kicked ahead. Goes ahead of everybody, but once again, we've got a foot race, and it looks like we could see the Lady Pies get to it first. And kicked up, marked. And she's going to kick it in toward the goals, and let's see here. Handballed over. Taken by Minnesota. They kick it out. They dodge a bullet there, and the ball takes an interesting bounce, and Emily Reel is in a race for it now, along with one of the Freeze players, Christina Licata, in there as well. Licata giving chase. Gets it up off the ground. And just gets it to the boot, looking for somebody up front. Ball bounces off the ground and rolls now. New York still has it, trying for a centering ball or something, and it's just going to go out, and it's going to roll out and be a boundary throw-in. The Frees only trail by a point. They've kicked 5 minors. It'd be a shame here if they were to get all that work to come back and then have the other team score a major, and swipe all that out. And the kick is out of bounds. I'm seeing a signal for out on the full. So it's going to be a free kick given to the Minnesota Frees. I believe it's going to be Catherine Hogg taking the kick for the Frees. And she's just going to kick it over, looking for a couple of targets. Takes a weird bounce. And still on the ground. A couple of Magpies in there, and they handball it out. And with it now, once again, I believe that's Kathy Hoha. She's going to kick it ahead, and it's just going to roll along the ground. It wasn't fielded cleanly, though. She just chose to move it back off the ground. Eileen Hansen in there as well. And another foot race for it. And Emily Reel's got it for the Lady Pies. She's going to put it in the air off the boot and goes to ground. And let's see, Becky Kraft holding the ball. Tried to get away with it, but she got hauled down from behind before she could dispose of the ball. And so the Magpies will have a free kick. This could be bad news for Minnesota. That's a big high kick. And it looked like it was touched and knocked over and actually missed everything. And it looks like it'll go out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Once again, the Freeze rather fortunate there, but once again continuing to test to tempt providence, or I forget what the term is, but I'll edit it in later. Kick there, nice smother by Tufel. Tufel's got it now. She's able to kick it up, but right into the hands of Drea Casillas. And she delivers a kick back into the Lady Pies forward 50. And got into the boot, and that looks like it's going to miss everything. It will, and it's going to go out once again. We'll have another boundary throw in. Magpies once again trying to work with it. Can't get a clean disposal. They've got it right now, and that's Serpico. Serpico kicks it in. Oh, it hit the post. That's a minor score for the Lady Pies, but they've increased their lead, at least to 2 rather. Now it's 1-1-7 for the Magpies, and it's 5 behind 5 for Minnesota. And the kick in, once again, taken by Catherine Hogg, and then goes to ground a few times. Minnesota looking to move it, though. Goes along the ground. Takes a bounce back, though, towards New York. Bit of a New York-friendly bounce there. And moved up now, right into the hands of Emily Reel. And she'll get it to the boot. Past the outstretched hands of a couple of players, but with it now, the Lady Pies. And that's a kick, and that's going to be a goal. And that is the last thing Minnesota needed to have happen. They had battled back to just within a point. Since then, though, the Lady Pies have responded with a minor and a major score. And they now lead by 8 points. 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points to 5 behind, 5. So even if Minnesota can bring it down now and get themselves a quick goal, they still have to come back and do it again. And time continues to run off here in the second half. Minnesota running out of time. They need opportunities, and they need them quickly. However, Licata takes it out of the ruck and winds up going to Minnesota. Handball there. She's got it. Oh, she's dispossessed. And now with it, that's Casillas. She kicks it ahead, and there's a foot race for it. New York has it, and she's New York player's dispossessed. And it's kicked ahead now. Oh, it's marked. Marked by the Lady D's, and they kick it ahead now. I'm sorry, the Lady Pies. Thanks. And moves it once again, New York with it, and the kick. Not going to have the distance, but she's able to get it back to the boot, and let's see here. It's still in play. Hasn't made it all the way yet. Still in play. Or is it? Yeah, it's still in play. And she gets it to the boot just as she's being tackled. Green's got it now. Alyssa Green with a kick. And let's see, that's going to be a goal, I think. No, that's a behind. Just a single point. 2-2-14 now. And we've got a 9-point difference. And once again, the Frees take the kick out of their own back goal square. And it's marked. Boy, that's Tuffel back there marking it. She'll kick it now. But her kick out for took a weird bounce on Licata. And now Minnesota has it. And they've got to move it up the ground, and they've got to hurry. Going there now, it bounces past everybody, actually. And let's see. Hansen in there trying to get it. Casillas is going to wind up with it. She does another kick, tries to connect with Christina Licata. Serpico's got it now. Heather Serpico on the run. Kicking it towards the goals. And let's see, that bounces off the leg of one of the Magpies players. And she's taken down now. Actually, let's see. Free kick being paid to the Magpies. I think in the tackle maybe got a little too much pressure into the back. And free kick to the Lady Pies, and they look for a centering ball, and it's marked. Nice job there. And New York can put the exclamation point on that with another goal. Looks like it went a little wide. Oh, actually, that's a goal. They're moving it back to center, and there are the 2 flags, and that's the exclamation point we were just talking about. So 3-2-20 now, as the clouds move in and the wind picks up. Sent up once again and knocked ahead, but Minnesota can't get a clean clearance because even though they had the hit out, Christina Licata from the Lady Magpies wound up with the ball. Goes to ground now, and Lady Pies, caught high, yep. Free kick. Free kick to Minnesota, who trail now by 15. And they do a kick up and goes over a couple of heads, knocked out by Dre Casillas, who tries to move it up further along the ground. But then she's shepherded off the ball. Minnesota trying to get it now. They handball it ahead. but it goes right into New York hands, and they're moving with it once again. And the kick dribbles along the ground. Taken by the Lady Pies, and here they come again, right up the corridor, right up the guts. They're moving it. Kick there. It's going to take a bounce. And then I believe Reel's got, oh, actually, I don't know who that was who had it, but she's hauled down and she gets rid of it. Pies have it, and she's able to get it to the boot before she's hauled down. Battle for it now. Kicked ahead once again by the Lady Pies. And it's going to hit the corner and just take a spin right toward the boundary line. And actually it's going to go out. We'll have a boundary throw in. Time running out in the second half of this match. This final match of the footy event for the day, being held by the Boston Demons and Boston Lady Demons. Visiting teams being the Minnesota Freeze, the New York Lady Magpies, and also the New York Male Magpies. Boundary throw in once again. Up it goes, and no clear advantage. Goes for a number of hands, and it's taken now by Lisa Arredondo, who kicks it towards the sticks. Knocked away there by Catherine Hogg. Giving chase right now, that's Elisa Green for the Lady Pies. And they do. Green's got it now. Green trying to get some space. She gets it to the boot. And let's see, Serpico can't pick it up. And it's going to go to the pocket and then taken by one of the Minnesota players, but they're going to ball it up. She gets tied up with a tackle and had no clear prior opportunity with which to dispose of the ball. Up it goes once again. Knocked ahead once again by Minnesota, but the key is not the hitouts. It's when the hitouts come, no one's there to pick them up. Kick into the breeze, and it's going offline all the time. Still going to be another minor score, though, 3-21 now for the Lady Pies. And the kick in taken once again, and almost marked by Holly Tufel, but it's taken away and kicked. Oh, and Catherine Hogg takes it. Nice job there, as it looked like the Lady Pies were going to capitalize on a turnover, but just as the Lady Pies got a turnover, the Freeze also got one. Kicked up the wing now by Minnesota, and is it going to stay in play yet? Well, right to the point where Drea Casillas tries to field it. Winds up going out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in just about at the center wing here on the near side. It goes once again and hit out to no clear advantage, but Casillas trying to knock it out there. And kicks, oh, nice smother by Casillas, and the ball once again rolls over the line and goes out of bounds. Tossed back in. Goes off one hand, and then trying to get there is, I believe that's Arredondo and also Serpico for the Lady Magpies. Lady Magpies have it now, and kick goes in towards their forward 50. It's marked. And she kicks it, and that's going to go well wide, but taking it now. Lady Pies once again. That looks like a good kick. No, actually, no, it's going to be wide. Wasn't quite on the mark, so. And so it'll be another single point, another minor score for the Lady Pies, who now lead 3-4-22 to 5 behind 5. As time continues to run down here in the second half. And the mark taken by Minnesota after the kick in. And just going to kick it up the center wing now. A couple of Magpies in there for it now. Tries to get it to the boot. And let's see. They have it now, and she's hauled down and loses the ball. It's dispossessed. Free kick for holding the ball. And she, I guess, tried to play on and dropped it, though. Bad turnover there. Christina Licata knocked down. She's able to handball it out. Minnesota's got it now, though. She's able to kick it up the line before it comes back in. And a little bit of a shepherd. Knocked around. Minnesota player's trying to get it now. And, oh, she's taken down, holding the ball. Improper disposal. Actually, no, taken high. So before the holding the ball call, obviously, if she was taken high, that would have been why the free kick was paid. And that's indeed why it's going to be. And for the Freeze, it's going to be number 21. That's Caitlin Peterson. And it subsequent kick goes off of a couple players and then goes out of bounds. So once again, we'll have a boundary throw in. Oh, it's out on the full. I'm sorry. And so Drea Casillas has it now for the Lady Magpies, and she kicks it ahead. Nice kick there. Marked. Beautiful job by the Lady Pies, and she's just going to play on and kick it right there. They've got a couple of players on. They're playing on right now. Another big kick toward the sticks. That looks to be going wide, and indeed, actually, it doesn't even go through the sticks. But then it's kicked, and that looks to be wide as well. Indeed it is. Another minor score, 3-5-23 now. Just about to get to the finish point on this one. Not much time left in the second half. And once again, Minnesota to take the kick in. Kick in once again going on the wing. And it's going to hit the ground and it'll be knocked out. So we'll have a boundary throw. Oh, actually, was it knocked out or? It bounced out. Okay, so wasn't sure because there were a couple players there whether or not it went off someone's boot or not. Actually, no, it's going to be a free kick. It did go out on the full. Oh, let's see. And let's see. We've got another whistle and a stoppage, I believe. A free kick being awarded, but to whom? Oh, I'm sorry, no, it did went out. Just went out over the boundary line. So it'll be a boundary throw in. Tossed back up once again and knocked to ground. And balled out. And once again, another kick from the Lady Pies. Doesn't go far enough. Another kick is smothered. And Minnesota trying to kick it out. It's going to take a hop. A couple of hops. There's a race for it now. And it's won by Alyssa Green, who's able to duck and then handball it off to Christina Licata. Licata with a kick now. And actually, we've got a free kick being paid before that last kick. And so it looks like Minnesota will have the free kick. Indeed they will. And put forward now and almost marked by Holly Tufel, but couldn't hang on to it. She's still able to get it off the ground though. Kicks it up then, and Drea Casillas can't mark it in defense either. Then she's run over. And the ball goes wide to the wing. And the Frees looking to move with it right now. They're on the move. Kick goes ahead. It's a race for it now. Who's going to get there first? Looks like Eileen Hansen. Hansen's got it now. She takes a running bounce. And then she's wrapped up. I believe that was Autumn Irvin who took her out there. And I think they're sounding the horn there. And yep, that's going to do it. That's full time. Now we'll finish out this one just as looked like Minnesota was gearing up for one last rush. But indeed, there we go. That's full time. And the final score here from the ground at Rogers Field in Harvard/Devens. The New York Magpies, 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23 points. And the Minnesota Frees, 5 behinds, 5 points.
Coming up next, Stateside Footy Flashback, one of the great women's footy matches featuring the Boston Lady Demons, right here on Stateside Footy.
Australian Rules Football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We want the champion!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Weather is moving overhead pretty rapidly. We've actually had sunny skies and torrential downpours within the space of a 10-minute period. For a while there, it felt like tropical storm weather when we left the hotel this morning, but on the way out here we had heavy rain. Then things started to tail off, and then we started to get back into it again. Then we get warnings about possible tornado watches around the area. So it's been a pretty crazy day already here in New York, and we haven't even thrown up the ball yet for the first minute of play. First game today on the docket, obviously, the Boston Lady Demons taking on the New York Lady Magpies. And I mentioned the tornado warnings. We actually did get a note from one of our followers that there indeed was a tornado in Queens, which is not too far from us here in Yonkers. So definitely kind of an interesting day. I remember last year we kind of were sweating it out for a while when we had the windy days in Austin at Nationals, but here we are in New York, and tornado warnings are here, but we've got sunny skies right now, and the field is dry, and we're going to play some footy. Almost set to ball it up. And they're just getting the ladies in their final places, and then we'll be ready to play some footy here as everyone gears up for it. Allison Vorsatz will start in the ruck for the Lady Magpies, and it looks like, I believe, I have to double check, but I believe that's Eileen Hansen who's handling the ruck duties for the Boston Lady Demons. Once again, this is going to be a 4 10-minute quarter, so this will be a pretty quick game today. And then after that, we'll have the men's game between the Demons and the Magpies. It's about to blow the whistle now. And here we go. And we have action now. And hit out to advantage for the Lady Demons, out to Emily Reel. Falls in a puddle, though. And another puddle, and they're battling for it now. And it comes out with it now is Licata. Licata with a kick ahead towards forward, looking for Casillas. She's got her. Casillas handballs it ahead, looking for Sam Wolf. It goes to ground, though, but it's taken by the Lady Pies. Handball over there to Ciara Lahane, number 52. And that's kicked, and that's going to go out of bounds on the full. So it'll be a Lady Demons free kick. Or will it be? No, actually, it must have gone in. What are they doing? They're doing a free kick or a throw in here. Looked like it went out on the full, but actually did. But apparently it went off a Demon boot. So as a result, the Lady Pies get the kick in. And Vorsatz tries to take it out of the ruck and winds up now going to Alicia Olsen. Olsen, though, I think she's going to get pinged for running too far. And another whistle going off, another stoppage in play. And let's see who gets the free kick here. Or is it going to be Olsen that's given the free kick? Nope. Actually, oh, I'm sorry, it went out of bounds. There's a boundary throw in. Didn't see the boundary line down there. And it goes over now and winds up going over, and that's behind. That's why it didn't look like it was out of bounds. They actually changed the markings for the ladies team, so that was a behind for the Lady Pies. 1-0 now in favor of the Lady Pies. That's one's going to go along the boundary. It's gotten the Lady D's have it. They try and kick it to center it. Nikki Blaha looking to take the mark. Can't do it. She goes to ground, however. Tries to handball. I'm sorry, that's not Blaha. That's Eileen Hansen. And now with it, trying to get, oh, she's tackled with the ball. It's in front, though, and holding the ball, I believe, is called. There was a... She was tackled and then got called for holding the ball. So the free kick, the kick does not count. The free kick going to be given to Autumn Irvin. Will kick it in deep in her own left back pocket. Tries to kick it out, looking for Licata. Licata takes the mark. Lady Pie still in their back pocket, and they kick it out, and that one comes down. Marked. And with it there, that's number 47, Sophia Redmond. And she's going to kick it ahead now, and marked by one of the Lady D's. And the Lady D's will try and move it forward now. Kick ahead, looking for, not getting her, though. The kick was intended for number 11. That's Lisa Arredondo. It goes to ground now, and the Lady Pies have it now. Tackled, and it goes down the tackle there by Amy Hogue, number 7 for the Lady Pies. Arredondo going for it, as well as Hansen. Hansen tries to handball it ahead. With it now, that's Arredondo. She's dispossessed, though. Ball goes to ground, and it's still on the ground, and they'll call tied up ball, so they're going to ball it up. Lady D is trying to make something happen in their forward 50. Lady Pie standing stout on defense. And right now it goes to Amy Hogue. Hogue is taken. She was taken high, but she kicks the goal and puts the Lady D's in the lead. 1 straight 6 to 1 behind. And the first of the scoring for the Boston Lady Demons today, it's Amy Hogue. Gets it right in front outside the goal square and just put it right through the big sticks in the middle. And as a result, Lady Demons now take the lead 6 to 1. And they'll bring it back up to center for another ball up. Once again, Vorsatz and Hansen in the ruck for their respective teams. Hansen tries to hit it out to advantage. Once again, it hits that wet spot. Emily Reel, no, I'm sorry, that's not Emily Reel. Or is it? Yeah, it was Emily Reel, actually. She kicks it, tries to get it up to Andy Williams. And it's right on the boundary line. It's going to go out. We'll have a boundary throw in. And up it goes again, and Williams tries to hit it to advantage, tries to get it out to Emily Reel. Reel tries to soccer it ahead. Licata's in there as well, battling for it. Everyone goes to ground now. There's a battle for it, and they'll tie it up and ball it up once again. right about at the Demons' left half forward flank. And it's hit out to an advantage, but right to Licata, who kicks it out and kicks it right to, tried to get it to anyway, number 8. That's Holly Tenful, who I believe is one of the new faces on the Lady D's squad today. And they try and move it up the ground, and it looks like it's Emily Reel. Emily Reel she kicks it toward Andy Williams, and it's going to go off a couple of players, and it's going to roll through, and it's going to go over the line. That'll be a behind. Demons up now by a full kick. Lady D's 1-1-7, and the Lady Pies 1 behind 1. Autumn Irvin to take the kick in for the Lady Pies. And she kicks it over, and almost taken by Emily Reel, but she's got it. She's got a clean kick, and she puts it toward the sticks, but sprays it a little bit, goes out to the left side, and that'll be a behind. 1-2-8 now for the Lady D's. Once again, Autumn Irvin to take the kick in for the Lady Pies. Irvin to kick it out, and Amy Hogue takes a defensive mark. And then a tackling attempt. I was going to say, that could have been fit. Are they giving her a fit? No, what are they doing here? Oh, they're just setting up where it goes. It's a high kick. That looks good. That's a goal. That's Amy Hogue, her second. Bit of an angle, but she nailed it. 2-2-14 now for the Lady Demons. Still 1 behind 1 for the Lady Pies. As you see the runner there, Joe Connor, president of the Boston Demons Australian Rules Football Club. And as you can see by the jumper, fan of the Gold Coast Suns of the Australian Football League. Up we go again, and once again hit to advantage, but it's actually hit right out to Sophia Redmond. It goes back. That puddle's going to be trouble all day, I think. And they handball it out, and it goes out. Try to get it over to number 20. That's Jay Schmidt. And Sarah Muscarella, she's giving chase now. She's got it between two Lady Magpies. Tackle, though, she's dispossessed. DaCosta's got it now. She's hauled down, but is able to get it away. Irvin's got it now. She can't get it away. And in front, who's got it now? That's at Lisa Arredondo. Handball to Andy Williams. Williams can't handle it, though. And it's going to go, they try and soccer it, and it goes right out of the bounds, shall we say. And it'll be another boundary throw in. A lot of action deep in the Demons' forward 50. And it's once again hit out of the ruck by Amy Hogue. Back to Emily Reel. Reel's got it. Kick, tried to center it. A lot of white shirts there, though. Nobody going after it, though. I think DaCosta tried to get it. Irvin tried to kick it out. And, Hogue almost had it. She's being chased now. And she's still in the battle for it. And it's handballed out. And with it now, that's Sophia Redmond. And it's given to Reel now. Reel with a kick. That's bending back. It's going to bounce. It's going to be a goal. (3-2-20) now for the Lady Demons. Lady Pies stuck on that one behind as they get set to bring it back once again to center. And Bruce Rogers puts it up into play again. And it's knocked out right over to Hansen now. Hansen's got it, gets it to Arredondo, to Reel now. Reel kicks it forward and getting under it and almost marking it there. Didn't, I think that's the new girl there that's, check, that's Holly Tenful, I think it is. Licata's got it now. And, just missing the tackle there is Arredondo. And the ball goes to ground. And there's a race for it. Nikki Blaha tries to get it. Drea Casillas is in there as well. It's kicked ahead, though. And it's going to roll, and it's probably going to hit the boundary before anyone gets there. It rolls. No, it stops just short. Christina Licata able to get it in her back pocket, but then it's taken, the mark, by the Lady D's. And the Lady D's set up forward. Andy Williams camping out in the goal square. Also up there, you've got Arredondo, you've got Hogue. Everyone moving into position. Kicked ahead there, and bounces right in front of Arredondo, and it's going to go out, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Deep in the Demons' right forward pocket. All right, and it comes out and goes over everybody, right into the hands of Emily Reel, who gets it to the boot, but winds up just kicking a grubber, and now it goes over everyone's head. There's a race there. It looks like Drea Casillas will get it, but it takes a weird bounce. She can't pick it up. She knocks down Emily Reel, who tried to get the crumbs. And with it now, that's number 8. That's Holly Tenful once again, and we've got a whistle. Holding the ball And who's got the ball there? That's a free kick. That's given to the Lady Demons. Or is it? Nope, I'm sorry. She had her hands up, not calling for the ball, but because she was the person on the mark, the kick going to Sophia Redmond. And the mark taken there. No, actually, it didn't go 15, so they're not paying the mark. But the Lady Pies have it now. And the kick ahead. It's smothered, and here come the Lady D's on the march. Kicked over the head of Amy Hogue. Getting it there is Licata, battle of the opposite sevens. And she kicks it, but it goes off to the right. Kick was sprayed a little bit. And it looks like it'll be out of bounds. We will have a boundary throw-in. Or it's quarter time, actually. So that's going to do it for the first quarter of action here at Tibbetts Brook Park between the Lady Demons and the Lady Magpies. And at the end of one, the score stands the Boston Lady Demons, 3 goals, 2 behinds, 20 points. And the New York Lady Magpies, 1 behind, 1 point. Coming up next, we'll have the second quarter for you. You're watching Australian Rules Football, played in America. You're watching Stateside Footy. We're just about ready to start the second quarter of action here. Right now the score stands the Lady Demons 3 goals, 2 behinds, 20 points. And the Lady Pies 1 behind, 1 point. Umpire Bruce Rogers getting set to toss everything up once again, put everything up for grabs at center. And the ruck, they've actually changed. Now it's Lisa Arredondo who's going to be in the ruck for the Lady Demons. As they get set to put everything up. And let's see, after the first contest, the Lady D's get it, but now they're all fighting in that puddle. Emily Real tries to knock it on ahead, and it goes there to Amy Tenfel once again. Oh, sorry, Holly Tenfel. And Real's got it now, kicks it over, looking for Alicia Olsen in front. She's got it held up though, and oh, she's gonna get called for holding the ball. Magpies free kick. So the Magpies will have it in their right back pocket. I'm sorry, their left back pocket. Or right back pocket if your television happens to be showing images in reverse. And the mark is taken there, number 47, Sophia Redmond. She's got the ball once again, another possession for her. And she kicks it up now, and oh, she was looking for Ciara Lahane, and it wound up going to ground, and goes over past everyone. Now it's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a boundary throw in once again from the Lady D's right front pocket. Lady D's up forward right now. They've made some switches. You may notice Alicia Olsen's up there now. With it is Emily Real. She kicks it ahead just to grab her off the ground, and taken down. And called for holding the ball. I believe that was Sandy Destra of the Lady Demons. So I believe Christina Licata will get the free kick, or will she? Nope, but the Lady Pies rather, will get the free kick. And they kick it out now, and a couple players going for it, but it's spoiled by Tenfel. And it goes to ground right now. Both teams battling for the crumbs, and the Pies try and bring it out now. Goes through the center, bounces for Andrea Casillas, who kicks it forward now, and almost intercepted by one of the Lady Demons. That's number 12 there. That's Tracy Fox, one of the other new faces here. And Fox kicks it, and the mark is taken by Tenfel. Tenfel has it now, and she's got the free kick, and she'll try and move it ahead. And getting under it there. Nobody actually goes to ground. Goes over everybody. Destra's going after it, winding up getting it there. That's Alicia Olsen. Kicks it in, stopped right in front, and the Lady Pies will try and march it into attack now. Kick goes over, and Emily Reel takes the mark in defense. And she'll have the kick in close. Going for a set shot here. She kicks it straight. And that's a goal. Emily Reel with her second of the match. 4-2-26 now for the Lady Demons. Nice bit of defense there by the Lady D's. And they'll bring it back to center. And knocked out to advantage by the Lady Pies to try and get it to number 47. That's Redmond again. She's taken down. Loose ball along the ground. Everyone going for the crumbs now. And Redmond's got it once again. She kicks it looking for Casillas. It's going to fall short, but it's going to make it to her. However, she's knocked off the ball. And Reel's got it right now. And here we go with the wind. And a little bit of rain too, but it's gone to the ground now, and Tenful had it momentarily. Lady Pies trying to get it. Smothered by Reel. It bounces off her arm and still goes ahead, though. Lady Pies trying to move it into attack. With it now is Hansen. Hansen tries to handball over to Emily Reel right near the boundary line. And taken there by number 30. That's Allison Vorsatz for the Lady Pies. And it's marked. Actually, no, it's not marked. They didn't call it. Didn't go far enough. But she was able to catch the ball and then put it to the boot, but didn't go very far. And once again, the Lady Pies trying to get out of their own back territory. And the kick winds up going now to Sam Wolf. Lady Magpies trying to move with it. And Fox is in there battling for it. Tracy Fox along with a couple of the Lady Pies. Sam Wolf is in there as well. And with it now is Reel over to Andy Williams. She kicks it ahead on the lead, looking for number 17. That's Sarah Muscarella. And the ball heading for the goals. Lady Pies get there first. So a battle along the ground. Lady D's, not Lady Pies rather, try and put it into attack now. Kicked over everybody. And coming back there, Andy Williams has it, but she can't hang on to it. And trying to get it now. And let's see here. That's tied up by the Lady Pies. Up it goes once again. And it's over to Casillas now. Casillas with a kick. It's bending back. It's going to bounce. And it's going to be a goal. And the first major score for the Lady Magpies. Long one by Drea Casillas. And the Lady Pies cut into the Lady D's lead. Score now 4-2-26 Lady Demons and 1-1-7 Lady Magpies. Now bring it back up to center. Nice kick there by Casillas. And Bruce Rogers will put it up for grabs once again. Eileen Hansen back in the ruck for the Lady Demons. And she tries to hit it out to advantage. Emily Reel's got it now, but she's held up. Tackled there by Vorsatz. Lady Pies look to take it ahead. Oh, almost a diving mark there. And Lady Pies still trying to take it. Trying to get out to the side. Tried to go up the corridor, but they couldn't do it. Casillas kicks it ahead now. And almost taken by Amy Hogan. Defense, ball goes to ground. Lady Pies trying to make something happen with the crumbs. And with it there now is Holly Tenful for the Lady Demons. She'll kick it ahead. Nice big kick. Almost a mark. It was Muscarella trying to get that. Licata's going to pick it up off the ground, or is she? Shepard there by a couple of players. Now trying to get it, I believe that's Alicia. No, that's Nikki Blaha. Emily Reel takes it now. She kicks it ahead, and it's taken. It's Marcus paid to Ciara Lahane, number 52, for the Lady Magpies. And it's kicked up now, and that's going to be, just inside the boundary line. Didn't go out on the full. But then bounced and went right over. As a result, once again, we're going to have a boundary throw-in. And up it goes. Knocked over by Hansen, who tries to pick it up and run with it. She gets it over to Emily Reel, who can't hang on to it. Fumbles a little bit now. She's battling for the crumbs, along with Allison Vorsatz. And the kick goes ahead. That's out on the full from Eileen Hansen. Free kick going to the New York Lady Magpies. Christina Licata will take it. As she tries to set up some teammates. Kick going in now. Drea Casillas tries to mark it. She can't, but it goes to the Lady Pies' advantage. She's trying to pick it up off the ground. She's taken down, though. And with it now, that's Tracy Fox. Fox handball to Casillas. Casillas for her second goal, but stopped by Andy Williams. Andy Williams playing goalie a little bit there. And the kick goes out of bounds. Be another boundary throw-in. Looked like Casillas could have had a goal there, but Andy Williams got in the way, kept it out. Big play there in defense for the Lady Demons. And it is bounced out of the ruck and goes right back out of bounds, so we'll have another boundary throw-in. As we continue in the latter portion of this second quarter, right now the score is standing the Lady Demons 26 and the Lady Magpies 7. Coming out now, and Emily Reel trying to get it once again off of the stoppage. A little bit of a battle there, everyone going for the crumbs, and knocked ahead. It's going to go out of bounds once again. We'll have another boundary throw-in. A lot of action on that side of the ground. Neither team giving any quarter. And taken down and dispossessed, holding the ball. And the free kick going to the Lady Demons. Nice tackle there by Eileen Hansen. And she kicks it in. Oh, mark taken there. That was beautiful. That was Holly Tenful. She kicks it, looking for somebody in front. It's going to go over everybody's head. Giving chase now, that's Alicia Olsen. It's going to wind up in a big wet spot and then come out, and here we go. Lady Pies trying to move it once again in attack. But with it, Nikki Blaha, she tries to kick it, but it's kept out by the Lady Pies. Nikki Blaha trying to add to the Lady Demons score. Battle for it right in front of the goals. Both teams going after it. And the Lady Pies not taking the easy way out and rushing the behind. They're actually trying to move it into attack. Christina Licata kicks it out of her back pocket. And it's going to go out of bounds once again. Good result, though, for the Magpies. They get it out of that space right in front of the goal. They get it out of the back pocket, and they'll get a boundary throw-in almost at the center wing. Lady Demons pressing once again. Hansen tries to hit it out to advantage, and that's going to be halftime as time expires. And we've got 1 half left to go. Score stands after 2 quarters of footy. Boston Lady Demons, 4 goals, 2 behinds, 26 points. And the Lady Magpies, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. Coming up next, third period action. You're watching Australian Rules Football, played in America. Of course, it's right here on Stateside Footy. Don't forget to check us out online at www.statesidefootytv.com. And we see the ladies getting set to take their positions on the ground for the third quarter of this match. We've got the Boston Lady Demons today traveling to New York to take on the Lady Magpies. And at halftime, the Lady Demons lead the Lady Pies 26 to actually a 7. 4-2-26 to 1-1-7. And Bruce Rogers about to put the ball up for grabs. And once again, hit ahead to advantage by Hansen. However, kicked aside by Andrea Casillas. With it now, and trying to get it there was Schmidt for the Lady Demons. And with it now is Emily Reel. Takes the wide angle and smothered there. Probably one of the easiest smothers that you'll ever see because it just bounced right off her. That's Ciara Lahane. She kicks it ahead, and that is smothered. Nice play there. That was Eileen Hansen. Waving the hand down a little bit. Oh, she's got her. That's got to be holding the ball, and indeed it is. A beautiful tackle there. And the free kick going to the Lady Demons. It's number 11, Lisa Arredondo. Nice tackle, held her up, got her, and got the holding the ball call. Winds up getting the free kick as well. And now she's looking for some place to put it. And kick goes over, and it hits Amy Hogue in the face. She was trying to mark it, but went through her hands and actually went right off the head. That'll smart. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. And up it goes. And knocked ahead and back, and a shepherd there by Hogue as the Lady Demons trying to get the ball. Reel's got it now. She's dispossessed, though, and the ball's down. It's kicked there. She's able to get away. That's number 26, Rebecca Wax for the Lady Magpies. And they try and handball it out now. And going for it. Nice job there by Tenful trying to tackle Christina Licata. Bounces right into the hands of Nikki Blaha, but she's in a swarm of Lady Magpies. Ball's still on the ground. Lady Pies working on it. Lady Pies still have it, but then another tackle goes to ground. Alicia Olsen in the action too for the Lady D's. Kicked ahead, and Real trying to get it to sit for her. A lot of tough action. Really a hard footy down there right now. Both teams battling for it. And knocked ahead once again. So far, Hansen doing a nice job for the Lady Demons as far as hitouts from stoppages. And we got a tug of the jumper and a free kick. Is going to the Lady Demons. That's Alicia Olsen who'll get the free kick. And she kicks it up. She's got a couple of Demons on the lead. However, it goes over everybody and giving chase there. That's, she couldn't get the kick away. So it winds up going to the Lady Pies, who then, I don't know who that is for the Lady Pies, but she just gets sandwiched by a couple of Lady Ds. I think that was Drea Casillas kicked over. With it now Olsen, now it bounces out of her hands. Real in there as well, trying to get the crumbs, but they move it over. And now with the kicking ahead, that's Redmond for the Lady Pies. Blocked there, Alicia Olsen once again. And she's able to get away. Handballs it to Emily Real. Lady D's are on the move now. Kick goes over, looking for Fox. Goes past Tracy Fox, goes past everybody. Irvin going back for it, I believe that's, yeah. Irvin gets tackled, but she's able to get it on the boot. And then being tackled there, that's number 30, Allison Vorsatz. She's able to kick it ahead now. Casillas tries to just punch it ahead. Tries a little bit of a knock on there. Kicked over now toward the boundary by Lahane. Lahane kicks it ahead. Hansen's got it now. She's tackled, but is able to get it to the boot. And it's marked by Lahane. Actually, it's not marked. It didn't go far enough. They didn't pay the mark. So the ball just rolls along the ground, and with it right now, that's a Sophia Redmond. She's tackled, though. Going in there now trying to get it is Arredondo for the Lady Demons. With it is Blaha. Blaha gets taken down, tackled, and with it now is Real. Bounces off a couple of players and goes toward Hogue, I believe, who's giving chase right now. So the ball goes back to ground. Still a battle around the center square, and they'll ball it up once again. Still 26-7 in favor of the Lady Demons. No scoring yet for either club in this third quarter. Casillas now gets it off of the stoppage. Tries to clear it up to Lahane, but Arredondo's in there as well. She tries to get it. Ball still along the ground. Number of players going for the crumbs. Arredondo's hauled down. Lady Pie has it, but she's hauled down by Blaha and kicked over, and that's going to go, and it's going to bounce, and Emily Real's going to try and take it, but she's not going to be able to get it, but neither is anyone else. And it comes out once again, and Hansen tries to kick it out. And with a kick there is Lahane with a chance to score it. Marked. And looks like we've got a player down there. It's number 16, whose name I don't believe I have here. Let me just double check the roster I got from the Lady Pies. Janet Beiserdorf, who's the injured player on the field right now. We've seen a bit of this year. Obviously, early in the season, Jen Vogel went down. She had a knee injury. Then during the Lady Demons tournament, the first game against the Montreal Angels, Christina Calvillo went down. She had a knee injury as well. And this doesn't look good. She needs help getting off the field. That's Beiserdorf for the Lady Magpies, so she's going to be coming off. Let's see. Yeah, so they're going to help her off the ground. The stoppage took place deep in the D's back part. And so taking the free kick now is number 52, Lahane. Getting set to take the set shot there. She kicks it, goes way off to the side. I believe that's going to be behind. So the first point of the third quarter goes to the Lady Magpies. As it's kicked there by number 52, Ciara Lahane. As we see the single flag communicated between both goal umpires. And the kick in now taken by the Demons goes over everybody. First to get there is going to be Alicia Olsen. It sits for her. She's able to pick it up and run with it. She kicks it ahead now, looking for either Andy Williams or Amy Hogue or somebody. It's going to go straight, and they're trying to shepherd Irvin off of it, and it's going to be brought through by Andy Williams for a behind. 4-3-27 now. And Autumn Irvin to take the kick in for the Lady Magpies. Goes off to the side. And it's going to go over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Oh, actually, they call it out on the full. So Real kicks it in now. Trying to get it over to Muscarella. Winds up bouncing, sits right for Alicia Olsen, who's got it. Tries a sidestep, tries another sidestep. She's hauled down, going to get called for holding the ball. Drea Casillas to get it now for the Lady Magpies. She's got the free kick. Olsen tried to move around traffic, and Casillas was able to grab her. She wasn't able to dispose of the ball, so she got called for holding the ball. Drea Casillas got the free kick, and she kicks it ahead, but now Real is dispossessed. There's a battle for it on the boundary. Demons trying to get it out of their back half. And they move it ahead now, and with it, that's Redmond. Redmond with a kick, and oh, from behind there, Tracy Fox tried to block, and another smother as Lehane tried to kick it. Lehane tries to kick it again, smothered again. Lady D's just not letting anything get through there, and they'll stop it up. And once again, we'll have a ball up in the stoppage. Tossed up for grabs again. And knocked out, hit out to advantage by the Lady D's, and right to Emily Real, who then kicks it over Amy Hogue's head. Andy Williams in there too, battling with Autumn Irvin. Williams trying to get it to sit for her. Williams still there. She's got it now. Handball over to Muscarella. Muscarella taken down there by Casillas. And the Lady Magpies will have it kicked ahead by Allison Vorsatz. However, taken there, kicked ahead. And it's going to be a grubber. And it goes over and giving chase now. That's Holly Tenful. She's got it. It'll sit for her. Kick actually goes over the head of Lisa Arredondo. She's going to get it first, though, before it goes over the boundary. Over to Real now. Real kick, looking for Tenful. Bounces off her hands. In towards Allison Vorsatz now. And number of players going for possession of it, but they're just going to call it tied up, and they will ball it up. Heading into the latter part of this third quarter. Still a 19-point lead for the Lady Demons. Casillas now gets it out of the stoppage. Kick on the ground, going to Licata now. Christina Licata. She handballs it ahead. It's Frigetta there now. She's able to kick it, but that's going to be out on the full. Demons will get a free kick in their own right back pocket. Lady Demons to take the free kick now. Kicked ahead. Marked. Holly Tenful's got it now. And she'll just try and kick it ahead. Lands in front of Amy Hogue over Emily Real's head. But the Lady D's have it now. And kicking it ahead there. It's going to bounce. Good result for the Lady D's. It's going to roll out of bounds, but it's still between the half-forward flank and the front pocket, forward pocket. So. And it's time. They're saying time, three-quarter time. A little bit of confusion there on the ground, but finally get that settled, and we are indeed at three-quarter time. After 3 quarters of play, the scores stand. The Boston Lady Demons 4 goals, 3 behind, 27 points. And the New York Lady Magpies 1 goal, 2 behind, 8 points. Coming up next, we'll finish it up. Fourth quarter action is on the way.
You're watching Stateside Footy, and we bring it to you on cable and online. Check it out. You can watch us on YouTube, Blip, and also Vimeo.
Australian rules football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Final quarter of the game here. And once again, Hansen heading out to advantage. Winds up in the hands of the Lady Magpie, but Emily Reel goes in looking for the crumbs. A couple of players go to ground, and they're going to ball it up again. So far, so good for the Lady Pies. At least as far as being able to get it in their territory. Well, actually, no, I'm saying they're back trailing. Sides flipped again. I totally messed up on that. That's one of those ones we'll have to edit out. But anyway, here come the Lady Pies kicking out now, and kick goes past everybody, going past Redmond there. And going to ground there. Emily Reel's got it now. Reel with a kick ahead toward the goals, looking for Sandy Destra. Bounces off her hand and winds up in the hands of Ciara Lahane. Lahane's got it now. She'll kick it ahead. Nice kick there. Goes through everybody. Oh, just bounced over Licata, though. Bounced through Tracy Fox, though. And Licata kicks it ahead. Back there now. Schmidt can't get it. With it there in the kick. Oh, DaCosta tried to kick it, but she can't get it through. Hansen gets it now. Is able to kick it over a few Magpie heads right to Emily Reel, or right in front of her. She battles Drea Casillas for control of it. Kicked ahead by Arredondo. It's going to go out toward the boundary. And stay in. It's still in play. Kicked ahead by the Lady D's, and oh, almost kick right there. Oh, it had a big collision there. Kicked ahead by the Lady Pies. However, first to get there, Alicia Olsen. Olsen still has it. Nice little move. She gets it to the boot and is able to kick it for a Tenfel there. Let's see, it's going to cross and it's going to go through. It's going to be a behind. So a big kick there from Alicia Olsen. Increases the Lady Demon lead, if only by a point. 4-4-28 now to 1-2-8. Lady D is up by 20. And the kick in. Taken by the Lady Pies. Picked up by Amy Hogue, who is then sandwiched by a couple of the Lady Magpies. With it now is Olsen. She kicks it ahead. And Emily Reel going after it again. She's got it. Can't get free space, though. And actually the ball winds up bouncing off of Hansen. Hansen tries to kick it ahead. Nobody there but Lady Pies, though. But Destra crashes the pack there. And Tenfel kicks it. And that's looks like it's going to be a goal. That's a goal. Second and third effort by the Lady Demons. They up that lead. They now lead by 26 points, 34-8. Huge plays there. Wow, the Boston Lady Demons. As they bring it back to center now, they'll ball it up again. Bruce Rogers with it. And hit out to advantage once again, looking for Arredondo. That's a Hansen once again. Hansen actually gets it off the ground. She's able to get it out to Reel now. Reel can't pick it up, though. She tries to soccer it ahead, give herself a little more of an advantage. Tries a knock on there, goes through Casillas. Going through everybody there, and they're just going to tie it up. Looks like we'll ball it up. And indeed, that's what they're going to do. Hansen back in the ruck, and she's able to hit it out to advantage once again, trying to get it to Nikki Blaha, who's got it now with a little bit of space. Blaha kicks it ahead. And it goes to ground. A couple of players going after it now. Blaha's got it again. And she's being held, and it'll be balled up once again as they tie everything up. Once again hit out by Hansen, but right to Drea Casillas. And kicks it out. And, oh, hauled down. Nice tackle there by Arredondo for the Lady Demons. And goes to ground. Licata's got it now. She's hauled down by Emily Reel. She's able to knock it on, but it goes right to Tracy Fox. Blaha gets it now, tries to kick it out to Tenfel, who kicked the last goal. She's got some space. She's going to kick it up ahead.
Probably goes a little straighter than she'd like it. She probably want to carry a little more to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds. But still a good result for the Lady Demons, as the boundary throw-in is going to be from their right forward pocket. And it comes up and head out once again, and Lady Pies looking to move it, but Lady D's in there as well. With space there for a moment. It looked like that was Arredondo who had an opportunity, no opportunity now, and they'll ball it up. She picked it up and was wrapped up right as she got it, so there was no prior opportunity, so they wouldn't call holding the ball. And hit out. Hansen's got it, or she's going to try and soccer it through, and that's going to be a point, I believe, for Hansen. Indeed it is. The one flag goes up. So now fives are wild, 5-5-35. Lady D's increased their lead once again. Heading up toward the 30 mark now. They're up by 27. And the kick in, kick back. Oh, nice block there by one of the Lady Pies. And I believe that's Amy Hogue who tried to get it before and again. Back there also is Sarah Muscarella. And the kick goes up. Taken there by Real. Real has it now. She kicks back towards center. Trying to center it up, and it's going to bounce, and looks like we've got another behind there. Or did it go out on the full? Nope, boundary throw-in actually. None of the above. And Real almost took it right out of that throw-in. However, it goes to ground, and once again, a lot of players battling for the crumbs there. Real going after it again. She is everywhere, as is normally the case. And the kick goes out, and into Lady D hands with it now is Tenful. Marked. They pay the mark. Sarah Muscarella at an angle. Will she try a set shot, or will she try and kick it and center it up a little more? Will she try the centering kick? And tried to get it in front, taken by a Lady Pie just in front of the goals, but then held down, and the ball is back on the ground, and it's going to be out, I believe, and they'll throw it in once again. Boundary throw in for the Lady Demons. And taken up by the Lady Magpies. And signal for out on the full. And who's getting the free kick here? It's the Lady D's, and Amy Hogue will be getting the free kick. Angle probably a little difficult from there. And she'll try a centering kick a little further back. She does have Arredondo out there, as well as Hansen and Tracy Fox as well. A little further up the ground. And goes through all the way across the face of goal. Lady D's trying to work with it. Lady Pie's just trying to get it out of there. Desperation showing right now in the way both clubs are playing. And it's soccered up ahead. Nikki Blaha's got it, and she's tackled as soon as she gets a hold of it. And the Lady Pies might have a break here, but it's picked up and then taken down there. I believe that was Tenful, who was taken down by Casillas. But it still continues to move into Lady Pie territory. Giving chase now is Christina Licata. That's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. But once again, a good result for the Lady Magpies. As it's more up toward their end of the ground. And they're down by 27. They need to start doing things right now, but the Lady Demons take it off of the throw-in. Nikki Blaha's got it now, kicks it right across Arredondo. Goes in front of Arredondo. Looks like she'll get there, but Andrea Casillas is there too. Battling the 11s out there. Lady Pies with it, but can't quite break free. Is able to get a kick. Olsen's got it now. Olsen with a little bit of space. Puts it to the boot, and it's going to go out on the full, I believe. Completely across the face of goal and out on the full, which means Magpies will get a kick in their own back pocket. As we continue through the fourth quarter here. 35-8 currently, the Lady Demons in the lead. And the Lady Pies take the kick. And it bounces right in front of Amy Hogue. And then winds up in the hands of couple of the Lady Pies. Kick toward the sticks, or in this case, the cones that are meant to act in place of the sticks. And they're reaching for two flags. That's a goal. Didn't see who kicked it, but it's a goal for the Lady Demons. 6-5-41 now. And at this point, you probably assume the Lady Demons are home. Minute 30 left, according to what we're hearing on the field. So just about a minute and a half to go. And this one will be in the books. No, I guess that's it. That's full time. So what we heard was incorrect. But anyway, that's going to do it. That finishes up this game here. And the final score from Tibbetts Brook Park here in Yonkers, New York. Boston Lady Demons, 6 goals, 5 behinds, 41 points. And the New York Lady Magpies, 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. That'll do it for this edition of Stateside Footy. On behalf of our camera people, John Semino, Bob Boyce, and Stacy Robert, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, you can check us out online. We're at www.statesidefootytv.com. You can check us out on Vimeo. It's vimeo.com/statesideFootyTV, and also at blip.tv/statesideFootyTV. Also, you can find us on YouTube, too. Just do a search for Stateside Footy. We're online, too, on Facebook, Stateside Footy TV. Bill RSS Footy is the name to follow on Twitter. And now we're on WordPress as well with a new blog called The View from Stateside, and that's at statesideFootyTV.wordpress.com. Thank you very much for tuning in today to Stateside Footy.